The top 5 drop spot locations in Fortnite Simpsons mini-season is what I'm going to be showing you in today's video. This is going to help you win more games because you'll find it a lot easier to get full shield as well as good guns off spawn. If you could do me a huge favor before jumping into this video, if you could hit that subscribe button down below to show your support, I'd greatly appreciate it. I made you this video, so do me a solid by hitting that subscribe button. Coming in at location number 5 might be obvious to a lot of you, but maybe not as obvious as number 2 or number 1 on this list, so make sure you stick around for the whole video. We got the Springfield Slurp Works. Now this location is absolutely massive in terms of loot. Not only do we have a slurp truck here, we have an absolute massive total of 13 slurp tanks. If you don't know slurp tanks, they essentially look like this, have a whole bunch of health, and when you break one of them, it gives you a whole bunch of shield, total of 100. So you can get 100 shield here over 14 times. On top of this as well, we have 24 slurp barrels at this location and 20 slurp boxes. There is a total of 32 chests at this location. Now, although this might be heavily populated, you're gonna not have a hard time finding a chest because there's plenty of chests around this location. And not only is there an NPC that you can hire here, there's 2 Mr. Burns chests. Now the Mr. Burns chests are located firstly on this side of the map. Now do note chest spawns aren't 100%, so you don't always have a chance of getting them, but the Mr. Burns chests seem to be 100% spawn rate. These are basically legendary chests this season compared to epic chests, which was the blue one I opened previously. So they give you a little bit better loot than that. And the second Mr. Burns chest is located over here, right when you come through to the main floor factory area. Now this location might be a little bit hard to fight at, but if you come out of this location without 100 shield, you're definitely doing something wrong. There is a potential free car spawns as Springfield Slurp Works, but unfortunately I just got unlucky and didn't get one. Coming in at location number 4 for the best drop spots currently in Fortnite is Evergreen Terrace. You might be saying, Oni, what are you talking about? So many people are going to drop here, it's so easy to die. Hold on a second, hear me out. This is definitely on my hear me out cake. Not only do you have 2 Mr. Burns chests that can spawn at this location, giving you absolutely amazing loot. On top of this as well, you have 22 slurp barrels that can spawn here, 6 car spawns, and 20 slurp boxes. So you should be getting full loot from this location also. The second Mr. Burns chest is located at the grey house in the top right of the map, over here, and that is not the main reason to land here, not just the amount of sheer loot you can get from this location and the Mr. Burn chest high spawn rate. It's because of burgers. We all love a good burger, don't we, Bob?
I know, isn't it great?
With 2 potential burger spawn locations at Ned Flanders and Homer Simpson's house here, this is the best heals that you can currently get in Fortnite. So it's definitely worth going for the burgers, and this is what comes into play for some of our best spawn locations today. Starting from this point forward, the previous spawn location just had so much shield, we couldn't keep it off our list. You break into Ned Flanders' house, head towards his kitchen, you'll find a whole tray of steamed hams. Carrying 2 stacks of these could definitely win you some tournaments. A nice little bonus from landing at this location is you can take Homer Simpson's car after. Now, if you want more Fortnite tips, make sure you head over to my tips channel. That will be a pinned comment and link down in the description and linked on my channel, where I'll be posting heaps more tip videos this season, whereas this channel, you might get one once a week. Now, our next 3 spawn locations are locations that I'll be dropping throughout this season. Now, you want to be going to Cletus's cornhole. You don't want to be playing around in his entire hole. Where you want to go is the red barn that's located here on the map. Now, this area is a lot more deceiving than it looks. Not only do we have a slurp truck here that can give you full health, so I'd either land directly on the slurp truck or pick up a gun, then go to the slurp truck. On top of this, in this little tiny area with all of these bushes, you have a total of 12 potential chest spawns that spawn in these bushes. So plenty of cover, because bushes are goated this season. It's going to be a bit of a quieter drop. Once you leave this location, you can head on towards Cletus's house over here, and you can get yourself some steamed hams. There is a spawn location over there, and plenty more loot around his entire hole. Don't spend too much time in it, because you don't want to end up in zone. Now, coming into location number 2, if you're still here, make sure you use code ONY in the Fortnite item store. It's a great way to support me and to support the channel. Now, coming into location number 2, we have this little island area. It doesn't really have a name as far as I'm aware. I don't know what episodes of Simpsons these are from. I'm a lot more in tune with like early Simpsons content, but I don't have like a perfect memory because it's been like 15 years since I watched all that. So we've got a slurp truck here, potential chest spawn here as well. If that chest doesn't spawn, there's another potential chest spawn in this building here. So you typically want to land on loot, then go straight to the slurp truck, because if someone else is at the slurp truck, then you'll be able to eliminate them. At this location, you have 16 chests. Now this is really good because some of the big locations that are named around the map, for example, like Corruption Corners, only has 13 different chests that can spawn there. So you get more chests in these 3 little buildings standalone. On top of this as well, you have 10 ammo boxes that you can get from this location, 2 potential car spawns as well, and as always, you guys know it, we got them burgers. Best heals in the game, heals the shields, heals your white health. We love burgers, that's why we land here. Now this last location, if you're not yet subscribed, come on, hit that button. You've been here the whole video, or you've just been skipping around it, you're not gonna show me some support? I actually got this location from a Fortnite pro, so shout out to the pro Bonky from OCE for showing me this drop spot. Absolutely insane. The dock, I'm calling this Bonky's dock this season. Now this area is absolutely amazing when it comes to loot. Let's get a little bit closer before I dive into it. Now where you land directly at this dock has to really do with your bus direction. If you are closer to this little island here, I would land on this island directly. Because you have a slurp truck here, we can get instant full health, 4 potential chest spawns, and then you also have a launch pad. So you can loot up a chest, you can take the slurp truck, and then take the launch pad and go straight over to the dock. Now when I land at the dock directly, I normally land down here and pick up a gun, either floor loot or from the chest directly. One of the best things that you can get here is the secret little Mr. Burns mystery chest. As you know, get always great items from these legendary chests. The best thing about this location overall though is not only because it's so quiet and out of nowhere, but you get 16 chests, that's more than Corruption Corners. Talk about being corrupt. On top of this as well, we have 2 trays of burgers, so you can get the best heals in the game if you want to carry 2 stacks of these. If you want to eat a full stack of these as well, and then carry a full stack on top of that, like you didn't land at the slurp truck, that's going to be no problem. I normally land here, break out the back walls, and then get the burgers because this location has been pretty contested, and it may be more contested once I drop this video, if this video pops off, for example. There's 7 slurp barrels at this location as well, the tiny little location, so much loot. You have that 1 launch pad right over here that I showed you earlier for rotations that you can take to the other 2 launch pads over at the mini island. You have 2 potential car spawns here as well, and a slurp truck, which I mentioned earlier. So just dropping at this location means guaranteed good heals for your game. You can also farm up a fair bit of wood and brick around this area if you're playing build mode, metal from the bus, etc. and then go push out. Highly recommend it. Thanks for watching the video, good luck during this season, and I hope you enjoy it. Catch you on the flip side. Bye! I saw someone behind this car here. This gun is overpowered. Oh, I've been sleeping on it. Oh my gosh.